Hello, everybody, and welcome to our online DN Nagar Mumbai Public School, an Akanksha school. Welcome to our class today. You're here with our grade 9 class, and we're very excited to have you all. I'm Ruchi. I lead the visual arts program for the Akanksha network of schools. And with me is our teacher for the Masterclass, Dennis, who has been with the school for the last 5 years teaching art and has taught all the grades, right from KG up to grade 10. We're very excited, and so are the ninth graders here who want to show you what great artists and students they are. So I'm going to hand this over to Dennis to walk us through the class. I hope you have a great time.
Thank you, Shruti. Yeah, so let's begin with our class. Welcome grade 9 students for the art class for today. We are going to start and I'm going to start with the screen share for you guys. And yeah, let's begin. So here we go. Okay, I want one of the students to let me know whether the screen is being shared and you can see it.
Yeah, bhaiya.
Thanks a lot. Okay, so yeah, let's begin
We
with our
can see
class.
the screen.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's begin. Our first slide is the norm. As we normally do, that we set our rules for our class. So yes, so I want Alia to read the norms for today's class. Unmute yourself, Alia.
Norms for today's art class. Be on mute always. Unmute yourself when you want to speak. Respect the teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Do not scribble on the screen until asked. Use the chat box for commenting. Active participation is the must. In brackets, if not, then Bhaiya will start cold call.
Okay, can someone tell me, like, let me just guess, Nirmala, can you just tell me what is active participation and why? As I have written something on red there. Can you explain that, please?
Participate, we have to be active. And if someone is not active participating, then Bhaiya will cold call.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, so let me also explain that. So I'm taking the class. So now it is not a one-way speaking. I speak and you speak. It's not only Bhaiya speaks and you just listen. So yes, so somewhere I will just call out the names of the students. So like if I call one person's name and then the person should answer. So I will just give one chance, two chance, three chance. I will hear them, or else I will just go ahead with the second person. So that is where I call out you guys to answer. If I feel they are not got a chance to say something, then okay. There is a one important norm for today I have mentioned there. Can Preeti read the norm? This norm number second. Can I get Preeti? Yeah.
Yeah, Bhaiya. Do not scribble on the screen until asked.
Yes, perfect. Okay, that is the very important norm for today's class, because today's class is a little bit different where we are actually going to scribble. But then when Bhaiya asks you to scribble, then you're going to scribble. Okay, so let's begin with our class. Okay, there's the flow of the class for today. Hi there, can you just read the flow of the class? Unmute yourself.
Yeah, Bhaiya. Flow of the class, appreciation for submission, last week's artwork, objective of today's topic, new topic introduction, sharing and discussion.
Thanks a lot, Haider. Okay. Now, as I said, we are going to appreciate first. Okay. The appreciation is basically for the people who have submitted last week artworks, and maybe the people who have not submitted. It's all okay. Okay. So let's begin. These are the people. If I have missed someone, I'm very sorry for that. But yes, these are the people who have submitted their beautiful artworks. I know it's a very busy schedule for you guys of grade 9 studying, and getting very less time to submit your artworks. But I literally appreciate you submitting your artworks. Thanks a lot. Let's see few of the artworks which have been posted over here, and yes, let's observe that. Here, guys, we'll be seeing few of the artworks which your friends have done. And yeah, let's begin. The topic was what if. The question was what if. and we have to create the statement that could be related to a school, related to a planet, related to the country. And I've got literally many beautiful ideas. Take 10 seconds time and have a look at your friend's work. There are many more to come. Such an amazing idea, such an amazing thoughts. Have a look. I literally loved it. I read the whole thing. Let's move ahead. If you see, there's something like, what if the trees won't be there? Now, the whole scenario of trees being cutting and how the human life will look after that, everything is being shown. Thank you guys. It is so lovely to see the artworks. What if there was no light? That was a really thoughtful idea from one of your classmates itself.
Bhaiya, who have done this?
This is Alia from your class,
Wow.
and it's so good. The idea is where if there was no light, no tube lights and everything, people would literally light a diya in their houses. Okay, so yeah, let's begin with our today's topic. Today's topic is on the screen. The objective is also there. Now, I want Mehraj to read the objective for today's topic and the topic as well.
Topic: rectangle art, portrait art. Objective: we will be able to create a beautiful, innovative portrait of the important person in our life.
Perfect. Now, first thing first, I give you 30 seconds time. I guess that is enough. So right now your task is you need to close your eyes. First thing first, you need to imagine the very important person, the very special person in your life. And then you are going to let me know about it. Okay? It could be your mom, it could be your brother, it could be anyone. I will just call out the names. If you just unmute yourself, tell the person's name and just mute yourself. Okay? Take 30 seconds time, start thinking. 10 seconds left. Perfect. Back on task. Now, let's see your friends and they are important people in their life. So, let's begin with who. Let us have a lottery system. Let's begin with Haider. Haider, important person in your life.
My mom,
And why?
because she don't say no to me in everything. She
Oh, that's
supports
so
me.
good. That's so good. Okay, next person. Ashmin. Yeah, Ashmin, are you there?
Yes, bhaiya.
Yeah.
Bhaiya, my family.
Okay. Any specific person?
Parents.
Okay. Alia. Alia. Okay, I guess she's
Yes,
having
Bhaiya.
network issue. Okay, yeah. Say Alia.
I think my dad, because
Okay.
he always supports me in all the things whichever I want and to do.
That's great. Okay, now let's go with Rehman. Let's hear from you.
Parents and teachers.
Okay, okay, that's nice. Let's go with Anisha. Anisha, are you there?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. My mom, because she cares for me a lot and she
Okay.
works for me very much hard.
Wow, that's so thoughtful of you. Nirmala. Yeah, Nirmala, are you there? Okay. Let's go ahead. Simran? Yeah, Simran.
The important person in my life is mom.
Okay.
Whenever I needed help.
Okay, so whenever you need
Simran,
help,
your
she is
voice
there.
is cracking.
It's okay, Mehraj. It's
Simran,
fine.
what?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, Simran's important person was mom, and yes, she always helps her. That's what she said. Now, let's go ahead with Unnati. Yeah, Unnati. Let's have your
My
important person.
my favorite person is my grandmother because she motivates me in every of my decision if she thinks it's right and helps me out for my decisions.
Wow, that you explained a lot about it. That's so good. Yes, so this topic is all about them, all about your important people. I guess I have missed two, three kids, and yeah, I'm sorry for that. But let's go ahead and we will get back into you. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to watch a video, and how we are going to do the artwork. That everything is explained over there. Then we will go ahead later on how we are supposed to do that. Okay, so let's begin. I am going to screen share the video, and I want one person that could be mm, Rahman, letting me know whether the voice is audible. Secondly, and the video has been seen. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah. Okay, is the screen visible, Rahman?
Yes.
Okay, now let me just have a testing done. First, I'm going to. Is the audio audible?
Yes.
Perfect. Thanks a lot. So let's begin. I want everyone to be on mute. By chance, if you are not able to hear or the video is lagging, that means there is some network issue. So don't worry about that. I will be sending the video on the group, on your WhatsApp group, or else in your personal chats. So don't worry about that. Okay. So let's begin. A very good morning to all of you. So, what are we going to learn today? In this art class, today we are going to learn an art which the half part is very simple and half part may be little tricky. Simple, why? Because you have been practicing this from last 2-3 weeks. Okay, so let's go about how we are going to do the art. The materials required will be a simple marker, sketch pen, you have it, pencil, yeah, and that's it. So, going ahead, first thing you will do is you are going to close your eyes and think of a person to whom you are very close to. What makes them special and why is that person very important to you in your life? Think about this question very deeply. Once you are done, you are all set. Now, you are going to sketch the person's face. I know this is the tricky part, how you are going to sketch and what is going to happen. You don't know. The question may arise, I don't know how to sketch a person's face. It's all good. No problem. Tell the person to sit in front of you and try to draw him or her. Now, the second option where the person is not available with you, then you can ask the person a photograph of her or him to send you. Then you can use that photograph to do the art. Now, here what am I doing? As I'm going to show you how to make it, I am important for myself. So first I'm going to draw a portrait on the paper of myself, for me. For you, it should be the important person in your life. Okay? Make them sit and start sketching. Let's begin. complete. Now you're going to do the outline of the sketch. The outline of the main sketch should be the dark and thick in size. Now, once that is finished, you are going to divide the background into various different parts. It could be like make random lines and make some blocks. It could be like make squares of all sides, but it should not affect your main drawing. Once that is complete, your 90% work is done. Now coming for the simplest part, which you are right now become a pro at it. So now is the using of Zentangle art. That could be lines, that could be patterns, whatever you know, you can use that. Now fill the background with Zentangle patterns. Yeah, that's it. That's how we have finished managing and making Zentangle portrait art. Okay. So I'm going to share the PPT once more, and we'll have a proper discussion on what is been expected from you. Now, can someone could be Anisha. Tell me what was the topic for today. Let's have a quick recap. What was the topic for today? Okay, we were having Zentangle portrait art. Okay, that's fine. Alia, can you just tell me what was the objective for today?
To make the drawing of this rectangle art together on this Zoom, the blank paper.
Okay, but what exactly? Zentangle art banana hai, but whose?
Like everyone will get one chance, and then we have to draw something or the other
I'm talking
doodling.
about the artwork. I'm not talking about the
Important
artwork.
person in life.
Yes, thank you so much, Maharaj, for
Yeah.
helping her. We are we have to make an important person in our life. Okay. Now we are going to make a sketch of it. Perfect. Now I want you guys to let me know step by step method what was explained on the video. In the video, basically, I want you guys to tell me here so I know, I understand that you guys have seen the video carefully and you know about it. Okay. Can I get Rishita telling me what is the first important step whenever we do a art? First step.
First step, to think and prepare for what we are doing.
Okay. Think and imagine. Perfect. That's fine. Now, can I get Sanya K to tell me the second step? Sanya, yeah.
Yeah, bhaiya.
Second step. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead with Haider then. Haider, second step, please.
What, Bhaiya?
What is the
Second
second
step.
step? Yeah, in today's artwork, what is the second step? First was thinking. Second was
Bhaiya, then we have to outline it with the sketch
outline.
pen. Sketch
Second step,
pen.
direct
Make
outline.
the sketch.
But can I tell?
Make the sketch of
Yeah,
the
who is this? Unnati, right?
event.
Yeah, can I get Unnati?
Yes.
Yeah, Unnati. Tell me what is the
After
second step?
after imagining the person, we have to make that person sit in front of us and make a sketch.
Okay, you have to make the person sit in front of us. That's fine. Okay, now let me give you a suggestion. Now, by chance the person is too busy and occupied with their work, what you can do is you will have a various
Use
photographs
a
of that
pick.
person. Yeah, use a pic. Thank you. That's the thing. That's the idea. You can use the pic and you can start sketching that. Okay. Okay. So I will take a point this and yeah. Now, after you finish making the person sit front of you and sketching that, then what is the next step?
Bhaiya, I can tell.
Yeah, can I get your name, please?
Sania K.
Yes, Anya. Tell me. You're back. Come on.
Then outline with sketch pen.
Perfect. And whether the outline should be thin or thick?
Thin, thin.
Thin. Are you sure
No,
about that?
I think. No, thick, thick.
Okay, thick. So, thick outline. Fine. Okay. Next step, please. What's the next step? Can I get? Mm, let me just see. Can I get Nirmala telling me what is the next step after making the thick border of the portrait? Nirmala, are you there?
Yeah, bhai, I'm there.
Yeah.
We have to make the rectangle.
Okay. But before that, something I had said. Directly we will make the zentangle like I have made the face and background direct zentangle. Is that the way?
No, bhaiya.
Then
We have to divide the
okay,
divide.
yeah, you have to divide the page. So you have to divide the page with various lines. That could be straight line, that could be slanting line, that could be anyhow. You can just divide the page into various parts. So divide the page. Okay, divide the page with line. I'll write there. Now, yeah, the next step. Can I get a next step, please? Can I get Manthan telling me the next step? Are you there, Manthan? Okay, we have Anisha.
Bhaiya,
Anisha, let me know. Yeah. Yeah, Anisha. Go ahead. I guess there's a network issue maybe. Can I get someone else helping the person? Sushil, are you there?
Yes, bhaiya.
Yeah, Sushil. I have divided my page. Okay, then what I'm supposed to do?
We have to draw patterns in it.
Okay,
Rectangle art.
step 4. Step 4, sorry, just step 5 is patterns. Okay, now I have a very important question. What type of pattern it could be? Can I make a line pattern? Is it okay? Is it okay? I'm just having a question. I have a question in mind. Can I do a line pattern? That is fine. Is it fine?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay. Yes, actually that's good. It's fine. The line pattern is also a pattern. Can I make bubbles all around?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Simran.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. Then after this, there's a last step. The last, like literally the last step.
Yeah,
You have
bhaiya.
finished your all of your art. Now I want you guys, whoever
Crayon
it
work.
is, crayon work.
Coloring.
Okay, coloring it.
Coloring.
Perfect.
Crayon, crayon.
Now, if you is it compulsory that you are going to use only crayons?
No.
Then
No.
what all can you use?
What we have,
Watercolor.
what we have to do with that only.
Okay, so the step 6 is color.
Whatever the
And are we going to color the zentangle?
no.
Okay,
The
No.
important person's
That
portrait.
person.
Okay, thank you so much.
To
So
just color the sketch of the person whom we made.
thank you, Simran. So yeah, the step 6 is color the portrait. Now I'm going to write there. Use whatever.
Is available.
You have.
Yes, I've written whatever art material is available with you. Now I'm done with this. I guess everyone know what is to be done. Okay. Now
Yes.
let me show you some of the examples which I have got from other grade students. Okay, and don't worry, it sometimes it could be funny to see the portrait. Sometimes it won't go how it is supposed to be, but it's all okay. Everything is art. Okay, so let me just show you how other grade kids have done it. Wait 1 second. Let me just.
Bhaiya, which grade students have done this?
That I'm not going to tell you, but yes, I can just tell you about the artwork. I don't want to disclose any person's name. If you share your artwork, also I won't disclose who has made what, because sometimes we don't want to tell our names to others. So yes, this is the artwork for four of the artworks which is on the screen for you guys. One of the person has made her father. One of the kid have made her sister. One person have actually made herself. If you can just see, there's a phone besides there. They have she has taken her selfie and try to sketch that. It's funny, but it's cute. So don't worry about how it looks. Yes, and that's it. So that is your artwork and your topic. And I have shared the instructions, all the details, all the steps, the video link, everything on Google Classroom. Your work has to be submitted by the end of this week. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining in. Thank you so much. Yeah. Any doubts? You have any doubts, guys?
No,
Yes,
Bhaiya.
bhaiya.
Thank.
No,
So,
bhaiya.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you guys for joining in. Okay. See you
Bhaiya,
for the next art class.
I
Thank you
have a
so much.
question. Thank you, Bhaiya. Bhaiya, I have a question.
Yeah, Sushil.
Bhaiya, if we don't color the
uh,
portrait, then
it's still okay. It's still okay. If you don't have material, it's still okay. If you have something, try to color it. It will look little bit different.
Bhaiya,
Yeah, Unnati.
bhaiya. If we don't have means we don't want to color, we can fill the sketch with different materials
Yeah. You
by
can still do
sticking.
that. You can still that. Still do that. It's all your choice to be creative and innovative. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, we end our class right now. Any doubts? Any questions? Please WhatsApp me, text me, or call me my personal number. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for joining in.
Dennis, thank you. That class was so fun. It was really great to just sit back and watch. I've watched so many of your classes in the traditional setup, and it's so great to see it kind of continuing the way I used to see it on online as well. I think a few things that really stood out for me, and I think for a lot of people watching, would have been just the norm setting and the rigor with which you do it. The level of organization and prep that goes into running an excellent class, I think it came out. Just the clarity in instructions and the expectations that you have of children. I love that you wove in appreciation for art that they submitted. I think that's so important for kids to feel that the art coming in, someone is looking at it and appreciating it. I think you got everyone engaged in a conversation and really listened. I think that really stood out as well. I love that there is choice in the classroom. You're not determining whether it's a particular medium that you want them to use. That's left up to them. And I love what you said, that everything is art. So it's okay if it doesn't look like who it's supposed to look like, but it's still art and it's, your expression. I think those are the things that have stood out for me, and I'm sure for the audience as well. Just a few questions that are worth kind of exploring. One of them is, as teachers, we're all moving towards synchronous classes, and there's very limited time, especially as art teachers. What is your advice to an art teacher if they just have 30 minutes of synchronous class? What should they focus on?
So Didi, yeah. So basically, they have to focus on you can say the bond between the kid and the teacher, because if you just go on art doing it in synchronized class, it won't actually help you a lot. So giving some set of instructions, that's fine, that's still good, and just having a normal conversation with the teacher and the student, and just engaging them into the art class, that is more important, because once that is done, you will obviously get the artwork later on.
So really use that 30 minutes to get the concept and the idea in, as well as just getting them to connect with you, right? Because
Yes,
we don't connect with kids the way we used to earlier. It's so different. Thanks,
exactly.
Dennis. My other point was, it's great to see grade 9 and 10 having art and having it synchronously. I always worry that in everything that these kids have to cover, art would come right down on the list. And it's so great to see you and the school kind of give this priority. And I just wanted to understand, and I think many of us here would love to know, what are you hoping kids in grade 9 and 10 walk away learning when they do these art classes, right? Other than the art that they create, what are you hoping they're going to get out of it?
So frankly speaking, Didi, now the kids are growing. They are in grade 9 and 10, and they have very limited time. So the whole day goes in studying, focusing, concentrating in their subjects. So art actually plays an important role, which actually brings their pressure down, and they can just go crazy doing something or the other. Secondly, I literally, I'm very grateful for Akanksha and for my school that art is taken as a subject, like English, history, Marathi, Hindi, whatever subject they have, art is also considered as a subject. And my principals and everyone, they've also focused on art. So art is not as a least priority in my school, at least.
That just made my day. I think for many of us, it's heartening to hear that. I think we need to see that happening in a lot of schools. So just want to close by saying thank you so much for having us, all of us, be a part of the class. And thank you to grade 9 for doing that. Dennis, I wanted to just ask you, is there a closing that you would like to do? Is there something you'd like to say as we close this masterclass?
So yes, I could say that art is not like anything which you actually stressed off for it. Art is everything, and art is something which actually brings out the inner feeling of a person. And art is everywhere. You can just imagine something, that's your art. You can see something, that's your art.
Thank you. What a great way to end. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. And thank you, Dennis, DN Nagar School and grade
Thank you so
9.
much.
Dennis, please let them know they did really well.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
Yes, sure.